what's going on? Mr. Tony of the Dead here, and I have another movie review for everybody out there. This one's on a movie called Bikini Mayhem. This is from MVD Entertainment and 9540 Productions, and it's written and directed by Eric Williford. And in this movie, we have Kori Collins, Katie O, Jodie Taylor, and Mark Anthony Cox. And what this movie is about, it's about this girl named Ivy who is wants to be a model, and she goes to like one of the talent agencies, and they sign her up and everything, and she thinks she's going to be great and big time and everything, and she ends up going to a party where she ends up being drugged and humiliated, and her life starts to like go kind of down a darker road from there, and she wants to extract vengeance on whoever did this to her. Now, I'm going to say right off the bat, I didn't like this movie at all. I really did not care for this movie one bit. I'm not going to bash it or anything because I'm sure there's some people out there that would, like to see this. I didn't think the movie was very good at all. I thought the, the acting was, subpar. If the whole movie could be like the last 18 minutes of this movie, I think it would be good. There's a lot of things that can be cut in this movie. A lot of times, like it's basically her going from this photo shoot to this photo shoot to another photo shoot, and then shit happens, and then the end of the movie. That's all really what this is about. There is a lot of bikinis in this, but not really much mayhem. Like I said, the last 18 minutes is where it really picks up, and the last 18 minutes, not a bad movie. Like I said, if it could have been more like that, or cut down even. Like, I'm serious, this is only 70-some minutes long, 78 minutes long. You could have probably cut this down to maybe 50 minutes long, maybe 45 minutes long, and I think it would have been a decent watch. It would have been way shorter, obviously, but I think it was more meant to be a short instead of such a, and 78 minutes ain't long, but it just didn't work. If you're really into things like, if you're only looking for bikinis in this movie, you're probably not going to make it to the end of the movie. You're going to do what you really wanted to watch this movie for, and that's it. I'm not sure, but I know there was a scene in this movie that they might have borrowed the idea from like the first episode of Broad City for what they do in this. It's the scene they both decide they're gonna, her and a friend decide they're gonna clean this guy's house. He just wants them to clean his house, and but they have to do it topless, and he'll pay them. And they do that, but then he ends up coming out in a diaper, like a baby. And that's the same thing that happened in Broad City. Now, I don't know, maybe this was filmed before that episode of Broad City or what, but there's definitely a lot of similarities in that, and I'm not saying they ripped them off, but it's very, very fucking close. Kori Collins is the main actress in this, and they're not all professionals or anything. You can't expect Oscar-worthy performances here or anything, but her character kind of bothered me because she looked completely uncomfortable during the scenes. Like the girls she's taking pictures, it's right in the beginning title credits, taking pictures with these girls, and they're like kind of like touching her and stuff, like not very sexually, but yet they're rubbing her and caressing her like body. They're not, after a while it gets a little more extreme, but she's like all like looking at them like all like, oh, what are you doing? Oh God. But she doesn't get out of there. She don't say stop or anything. I know it's probably because she needs the money or whatever, but they're taking pictures of her with this face. It just looked so bad. I just don't like this movie at all. I'm gonna say I don't recommend it. It was very boring. I couldn't wait for it to get over, to be honest. But again, if you're only looking for bikinis, the movie has a ton of it. There's a lot of topless, a lot of full nudity in this movie. But again, mayhem, not so much until the last 18 minutes. So, that's it. I'm just going to say I don't recommend this. Even though I don't care for this movie at all, and I do not recommend it, I still would like to see the director come up with something else, try to better this movie, because maybe one movie you make I don't like, maybe there's another one that I will, think it's fucking fantastic. So, but this one, not so much. So, You know, that's it, everybody. Make sure you check out the trailer for this movie at the end of the video, and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and AMINO. Well, that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.